Right, so continuing on, and now some. Hi guys, Andy here again from Mad Lad Designs, continuing the playthrough of Iron Helm. It's been a while, but a couple of things have been happening. I've created a print and play game. It's been play tested at the moment, so that's one thing that's taken up my time. Another thing is I have been play testing and help tweak rules and things to a game that's coming up on Kickstarter called Die in the Dungeon by Wes Woodbury. That's coming up on the 2nd of June, so if you want to take a look out for that, I've had my hand in that, not much, but I've been play testing and tweaking and going backwards and forwards with Wes on rules and things, so that has also taken up my time. But level 2 of Iron Helm. But before we jump into it, there are a few corrections I need to make. The first one is with the old woman. If you can see here, it says lose 1 ration and 1 energy. Well, I lost a ration, but then I gained an energy. I thought it was gaining an energy. So the energy I gained, I shouldn't have gained. And we are going to lose 1 energy. Like so. Also, we are going to move 1 up on the, I don't know, is that going to focus in, on the morality track, which I didn't move, which is here. So I'm going to move 1 up there. So that is, I think that's that one done. That's that old woman card done. The next is this one. Now at the time, because I didn't move myself on the morality track, I had this as 0, so I didn't pick up any blessing tokens, but I should have, because now I'm on 1 morality. So I'm going to take a blessing token. That's this one corrected. And finally, the last correction is at the end of every level, you always lose a ration. And I did not lose the ration. So that ration is going. So I think I have caught up with all the corrections. I'm sure you guys will let me know. So let's continue on with level 2 of Iron Helm. Right, so let's delve right in with drawing our 2 cards and choosing one. Let's go with this one. Ooh, campsite. It says you have spied a relatively quiet location to set up camp. It will not be long before you attract attention to yourself. Choose one of the following actions. I can spend 1 ration to gain 3 energy. Well, I don't have any rations. Or I can gain a ration. Well, I need one for the end of the level. Or I can spend a ration to gain 2 health and lose 1 poison. Again, I don't have a ration, so it looks like I'm going to gain a ration. I think that's what I'm going to do. So that's going to go there, and that's going to go there, and I'm going to gain a ration. Lovely jubbly. Moving on. Let's see what we get. And we'll go with this one. And we have the labyrinth. Surely your cunning will see you out of this wizard's mess. Discard 1 ration. If you have no rations, lose 3 health. Discard 2 rations. Lose 3 health for each ration you cannot discard. Well, thankfully this is the first card I've turned over. So, do I want to do that one? I really don't want to lose my rations. And I really don't want to lose any health. But will this be an ambush? Or a skirmish? Let's skip this one. Let's hope something's good for this one, and it is a skirmish. You're taken off guard and stumble for your weapon. Okay, so draw an enemy, and the enemy happens to be a flying snake. You gain 1 poison with initial damage. Okay, so let's set this up. So we have, first of all, we have 3 health. 1, 2, 3. What else do we have? And at the dungeon level, we're on level 1. So at the dungeon level, +4 to the health. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 health. And it's going to do 1 damage. So it's going to attack us first. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Let's put that there. So we're taking the lowest from the highest. Whew. So 2 from 3 leaves 1. Plus the 1, we're going to take 2 damage. But our armour says we can subtract 1. So we're going to take 1 damage. So we're down to 10. And we're going to take a poison. So now we're poison. I could use my ice shard because it's weak against cold. Sorry, you can't see that. There you go. But as it's only got a few health, I don't know. So it's our attack. So we are running out of energy. So 9. Oh, and my short bow. I forgot my short bow. So 2 damage straight away. 7 damage. I am going to spend 2 energy to roll 2 dice. Let's hope I get more than 7. But I don't want any 6s because my bow says I've got to re-roll 6s. Oh. I have 6. Okay. Can I boost the 6? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now the creature is going to go. There we go. Let's see what we get. Wow. 2 from 5 is 3. Plus 1 is 4. We're going to take 4 damage. Our leather armour can't help us because this is not the initial damage. The initial damage is when the monster first damages you for the first roll. So that's 3 and 1 is 4. We're down to 6. Where are you? There you are. Now it's our turn to attack the snake. He's only got 1 left. So I'm not going to spend any energy. I'm just going to automatically do 1 damage. So my bow goes straight through its eye. We get no treasure. We do though keep it, and we do have 3. So I can, if I wanted to, trade these in, look through the skills and get a skill that's equal to my ability down here, which is agility. Is it worth me having a look? Let's have a look. That's brawn, mind, agility. When using a bow, you may re-roll all die results of 1. Gain 1 less poison damage from the arrow trap. With a dagger in your primary hand, you may deal 1d6 damage before taking any initial damage during phase 1 of an ambush. So I would have to get the dagger though, wouldn't I? We may not get the dagger. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it for now. But we've done that. Whew. Got past that skirmish of that flying snake coming down the corridor at us. So, carry on. Let's go with this one. The altar. Gain a blessing or discard d6 minus d6 poison tokens. So I could get another blessing or roll a d6 and get rid of. some poison. I'm going to go with another blessing token, I think. Grab enough of these. That goes there. That goes there. Moving on. We'll go with this one. A clearing. So we're drawing a plot card. Let's see as we stumble into this clearing. Your eyes meet those of a frail looking wolf crouched in the cover of shadows. It looks like the wolf is staying as it cannot even muster the strength to growl. Do I feed the wolf? Take one of your rations and give it to the wolf. The frightened creature snaps at you, drawing blood, but quickly turns, eating your offering. Lose 1 ration and 2 health. Move up 1 on the track, morality track, and wolves ignore you from now on. Or I can turn away and leave the wolf to fend for itself. Well, I'm afraid the wolf's going to have to fend for itself. I don't want to lose my ration. So I'll go down 1 on the morality track. But I'll keep this though. So now we have 7 out of the 10 that we need. That goes there, that goes there. Next we have that one and this one. Let's go with this one, a skirmish. Let's try and skip this skirmish and go for this one, treasure. This is the second card, the second thing I've turned over. This chest must have been stocked with goods recently. Draw 1 loot card and 1 potion card. Nice. 1 potion, 1 loot. This can remove poison. This allows me to flip over both dungeon cards. So what's my carry limit? So up to 8. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is my 6, 7, 8. So I think I will have those 2. Thank you very much. I'm going to put that treasure there. And I am going to get both of these cards. I'm going to use my torch. And I'm going to discard this. It's the trappings, so it goes there. To turn over both of these and choose one. Okay. I'm going to definitely choose then the skirmish. I don't want to be ambushed. I've noticed that the monster's hiding there, so they're not ambushing me. We're getting into a skirmish. Let us use my conceal to see if I can skip the skirmish. A 4 is a fail, so the skirmish goes ahead as usual. We're going to draw an enemy, and we have an Undead Archer. Okay, Undead Archer. So he's going to start with 4 life. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add the dungeon level, which is 1 to the health, and then another 2 to the health. You may not defend against initial damage. So does that mean my leather armour can't protect me? I'm guessing it does. So the Undead Archer's arrow has found a spot to get through my leather armour. Okay, so monster Undead Archer is going to attack. A 1 from 4 leaves 3. Plus 2. That's 5. I'm down to 1 health. Oh dear. Where are we? Okay. Right. Oh, we deal again with me bow. We deal 2 damage, like so. So he has 4, 5, should I say. So what do I use? Do I just use my sharp bow against the Undead Archer? Do I just roll 1 dice and hope for a 4 or better? Or do I roll 2? Because if he hits me again, I'm dead. So I am going to spend 2 energy. I'm going to muster myself up. I'm going to draw that bow back twice as much. And let's see what we've got. 8. Yes. Takes the archer out. Knocks his head clean off. So we have 4. And that goes there. Next we continue on. Clamber over the Undead Archer's bones. I do have the lamp still. Once per dungeon level. I reveal both dungeon cards. So I don't have to discard this. This keeps with me. But now I've used it, I'm going to turn it that way to say I've used it, because I am going to use it. Okay, I don't want an ambush. Definitely do not want an ambush. But I am going to... Well, actually, when my health went to 1, I should have immediately died, because if ever any time the poison and the health equals the same, you are dead. Let me just double check. I think that is the rules. Yep. You can see there. Here we go. Your poison level may reach that of your health. So yeah, I have died. Dearie me, the poison has taken hold of me from the Undead Archer, so the Undead Archer would not have been killed. Those would not have been turned over. He would have had 1 health left, and that would have been the end of me. Dearie me. There you go, guys. Iron Helm. I've only ever got to the boss once, like I said, out of about 4 or 5 games I've played. But I really do like this game. I'm probably going to set this up and have another game sometime. But that's what... So I had all this stuff. And it didn't help me in the end, because the health equaled the poison, and at any time that happens you immediately die. There you go, guys. Iron Helm. Thanks for watching and subscribing, and I will catch you guys in another video later. Until then, bye.